Hello and welcome to episode 49 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood, where we will continue well, by talking to Vyra here and see what she got for us. Well, a meal and ether current and some useless stuff that I don't need. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word to them of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Vira Nelia. Alright. The winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Qualiana sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Joffrey did the deed. We were but witness to his heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for for that which drives the desperate to besiege the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that. We understand that. Hopefully, in time, they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that, you have my word. We should be getting back to the peering stones. Thank you again, Tarisha, for everything. Actually, I can probably teleport there. There we go. Welcome back, Conrad. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Turpin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi gone. But I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You've saved a lot of lives, Geoffrey. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Okay. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, Qualiana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters then, what news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as for the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Velodina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally. He was also most empathetic that you be spared further duties for the present. You're to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Hey, you're earned this respite, so enjoy it. And same goes for you, Manago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Okay. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you lot a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cook this side of the Villadena. Honored guests, I pray you partake in our humble offering as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Oh, wow. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Damn, they are more or less a splitting image. She's a bit darker, but and she's a bit shorter. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking on my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Yuda would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course, father and Yuda had to fight. I would have too, uh, if I'd been older. But I didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, and they treat us like them. They push and they push and they... until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god. A false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better. And it just goes on and on and on. There is no justice, just us. I know. That's why we're here, isn't it? Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better show somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to. Go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, huh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Joffrey. Alright, there we go. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. I trust you are well rested. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks, but by now. But I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Please wait. If you would listen for just a moment. Ah, keep away. Keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people or trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds? So they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Um, Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I came from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see. And with the Guardians blocking all, all the ways in and out of the place, we'd never travel far. Now that they are mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about, maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean nor harm. Honest, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll leave and go look for food somewhere far, far away from here. Alright. It's how'd that go? Looks awesome. But well, I have to wait a bit longer before I can fly in this area. Actually, I think it's closer to just go up here. There we go. Finally! Science, a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations. in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? And here we go, the peaks.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Alright. As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches. Hence why the Imperials built a specular Imperator's where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of the cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's not different from any other Imperial installation. You see now why Velodina was so important, Right then. Come along, they're waiting for us in Alagiri. Alright, let's see here. Don't want it to the east. I think I need to go around. Northeast. West. There it is. So it's pretty fun when you have played as many Final Fantasy games as I have. This cat here actually looks very familiar from a different Final Fantasy game. I can't remember which one though. I think it might be Final Fantasy 9. Manago. Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Jesus Christ, I'll never get used to how big he actually is. Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in your absence, in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperator's. But we are fresh from the road. We should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourself and join us when you are ready. Another body. Not too bad. Is it better? No. Well, you heard the flame, General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. That everyone? Then let us begin. Alagiri is ours, and for a mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperator's will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicit. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious thought it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east. For Specula Imperator's and Castrum Abonia, it bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means that we will need to strike Specula quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damage the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specular. During this time, I would hold Science in reserve at Alagiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute. We should be fighting with you and the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Joffrey after what he's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Don't do anything too reckless, alright? I won't. I promise I'll do what Conrad says. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alisaie can stay with Joffrey. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You have your orders. Dismissed. Meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility.
Oh, my head.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Garleans are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Found you.
Hello, Fankred. All right. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lys go alone. Yeah, this one. Yeah, let's grab that one too. All right. Well, just noticed that we have passed time with a few minutes here. So yeah, I will call it an episode right here, and we will continue this in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and if you did, hit the like button. It helps me a lot, and it also helps other people finding my content on YouTube. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome, and if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button to get out the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.